Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Thief of Cookies. My name is Erin and today I'm doing my third Inktober drawing. So today the theme on Jake Parker's website is collect, and so I actually kind of stuck with that this time, and I decided to draw a crow with a collection of his knickknacks that he's collected over time. And I wanted him to be a really prideful, boastful, pompous looking crow, and he's super proud of the things that he's collected over time and he's showing them off. And then his collection is just this really lame, gathering of his random scraps that nobody really cares about. So I've got random pieces of string and buttons. So I liked the character that I came up with. I do have it oriented in landscape this time, which is new. Not that everything isn't new to me, but it was a little bit more difficult to fit the landscape orientation into the frame just because of the way my workspace is set up. So I might just stick to portrait oriented things for now. We'll see. But yeah, so I think this was actually the first time in a long time that I've actually inked and brought to completion wings traditionally. I've done them a lot digitally where I have the security of the Control-Z, but it was kind of intimidating to go through and have to be really on point with my strokes. So I think they turned out okay, but there's definitely a few places that the feathers are a little bit misshapen. So yeah. And then those feet that I just drew. I think if I could go back, I would do something a little less spindly and evil looking. They're just a little bit too sharp and spindly for this character, I think. But I learned, so that's good. And then one thing that I really liked about this piece that I did was dry brushing for the texture on his feathers. I was kind of stuck on what to do for it for a while because I did want to shade him in. I didn't want him to just be, white space since he's a crow and crows are black. So at first I was thinking about doing a coloring in each, outlining each feather and coloring everything in that way. And I kind of started to do that, and then I was like, nope, this is a terrible idea. First off, it's going to look awful. Second off, it's going to be really tedious, and I just don't have the time. So I just switched to a more abstract, just dry brushing technique. And so what I just did is I took my brush pen, and I split the bristles, and I kind of used the side to draw, and the brush pen that I used for it has less flow anyway, so it works well for dry brushing. Just side note, if you decide to do that yourself, you do risk ruining your brush pen, so just heads up. Usually, as long as you're not super rough with it, you can form the bristles back afterwards, but if you do it too much or if you're too heavy with it, then you'll probably hurt your brush pen quite a bit, so just be aware of that. But yeah, no, I really liked how it looked, and I kind of, on the pinion feathers, I went and I did a design to kind of mimic the hairs on the feathers and try to get that texture in there, and I think it worked out really well, so I was really happy with that. So yeah, and then I don't know where I would be on this piece if I didn't allow myself to use my trusty white gel pen. I definitely struggled with keeping negative space. And so at the end I had to outline so many of the shapes. I think pretty much everything I had to outline with my wet gel pen to get it to differentiate from the rest of the forms. Otherwise it just looks like this giant mass of patchy black. So but overall I was really pleased with this. I really had a fun time doing the texture on the feathers, and my poor brush pen went through a lot, but I think it was worth it. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in my next video. Thanks, and bye!